Hey, what's up, guys? This is my first YouTube video. I'm super excited to shoot it. This is kind of the video I've been looking forward to since I thought of doing a YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going back to my college where I graduated from last spring. And there's a public lake attached to it where there's some pretty good fish in there. So hopefully we can get into some good fish today. You can see behind me here, I got the Ranger going on. One sec. So you can see right now, I have the seats, and these are the original seats that came in it. This is a 1996 Ranger 482. It's the Bassmaster Classic Edition, which is really cool. But yeah, the seats, they've seen better days for sure. So I got some new seats right here from bassboatseats.com. Right there's a center console, and I'm just slowly working through getting those taken out and putting new ones in. So hopefully I can post an update on how that goes. But yeah, I'm super excited for this video. And thank you to my wife. She's helping me film today. It's a little chilly out, so hopefully she's all right. But yeah, let's go catch some fish, hopefully. All right, guys, we're here today, HU. I'm gonna be throwing a Strike King red eye shad. It worked really good last year, so hopefully this year it'll work good, and hopefully I can get some fish for you. So yeah, you can like see the road over there and all that, but right there's the hub and everything. There's my wife. So like right here, there's a big rock pile, and then it falls off about 2 feet, and there's some good structure right in here. So I'm gonna fish all that, and then down around here with that wind blowing in, that might be good. And then that corner over there is pretty good too, so. One of the hardest parts about this is Lake Snowtip, is it's so hit and miss on when the fish are biting. When they're eating, you can't keep them off of it, but when they're not, it's a tough bite. So that's one thing I'll have to deal with today. As it seems like, as of right now, the bite might be a little tough because of that chilly wind.
The fire truck is still on.
Huh. You can see people are still on campus. It's pretty lively still here. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's rocks and all kinds of structure down there, but they go up and eat, and then they go back off that drop. I might also consider switching off this red eye shad to more of a rattle trap, just because that is with these rocks, this red eye shad isn't doing a great job bouncing off of them. It felt like a fish. I might switch off of this red eye shad. It's not doing too hot. last year, it was this color that was doing pretty good. Specifically this rattle trap. So I'm gonna switch to that and see if that helps.
Whoa!
It's my first one of the day. It's not a monster or anything, but it is a decent keeper. And what's really cool is I used to live right back over there, so I could walk right out and just catch fish all the time. But yeah, early spring in this lake, the rattle trap really seems to work. So it's not a bad little fish, but not a monster either.
Okay, cute.
So you can see when I'm making these casts, that rock line is like right here, and I'm casting right on the edge of that, and this fish, it drops off right off that rock edge, so they'll come up and just eat it right off there. Oh, there's one. Got another one. Jasmine. This one's a little bit bigger. And it was right off that rock edge yet again. This is a nicer fish, for sure. This is why I love fishing this lake early spring. It's just so much fun, and on this campus too, it's just awesome. That one's a little bit bigger fish. That's probably a pound and a half by 15 inches, so not bad. I'm excited about it. Yeah, that one hit right up here, and it's this rattle trap right here. Good color. Yeah, they seem to be right in this area over here, and it's really cool though. Like I said, because campus is right there. I mean, we're right in the middle of campus here, so that's why this is one of my favorite fishing spots in the spring. That is the very tough part about fishing out here, is you will lose a lot of lures. I've lost so many rattle traps in here over the last 2 years. Yeah, it's just because those rocks are just so jagged and in there. So I'm gonna have to retie real quick. All right, we're back after I broke off. Switch to this one. This color, it's a cherry crawl. That's pretty good here. Hopefully we can get some of those big ones that are in here. Usually with the rattle trap, you can get some of these bigger ones to commit. There's a fish. There he is. That's a big one. Oh, I lost him. Oh, that was a good one. My drag was loose. And there he was right there. That was a good one. That was my first good one of the day. Yeah, I lost him. That is tough. Oh man, it's super repetitive out here, just casting over and over again in that same spot, but it was, those good fish just sit right in that area. Oh man, that is tough, guys. That is super tough. My drag for some reason was set so loose. If it would have stayed tight, I think I would have been all right. Yeah, the way he wasn't coming up, man, that was a good fish right there. I just love fishing this body of water. I mean, campus is just beautiful. And being an alum here and fishing here the last 4 years, you really get to learn the layout of this place, and it's really cool. It was really cool going to school with a lake, 5 feet from your dorm, where there's some pretty decent fish. What the heck? I don't want to know what that is. It's like a Kroger bag or something. I don't know. I think so. I wish I was grabbing a big fish right now, but that's the other really tough part about this, is that the students like to throw junk in the lake. So you have all kinds of obstacles. I think there's a bicycle sitting over here somewhere in the lake, and there's like box springs and stuff. So that's just something, if you're fishing here, you got to think about. There's a golf cart. I think that's over there though.
I saw folks that was over here.
Huh. And apparently there's a golf cart too, so watch out for that if you're fishing. Don't catch the golf cart. So it's actually funny, up until last year, I had never had any luck on this side of the lake whatsoever. And then my roommate Joel was like hammering them out here on a spinnerbait. So So I came out here with a rattle trap, and so I gotta give credit to Joel. Shout out to Joel. He's the one that found him over here last year. I just came out here and hammered him too. So, and the funny part is, my freshman year, I only thought we were allowed to fish over on that side, the side the public typically fishes, and I fished it pretty hard and didn't catch anything. So I was like, there's no fish in here, whatever, you know, I'll move on with my life. And I was complaining to my buddy Colin, and I'm like, dude, there's no fish in there. He shows me a picture of his girlfriend with holding a fish over on this side, and I'm like, what? So I went out and tried and hammered them. So shout out to Colin, shout out to Joel. They're the two that actually helped me catch some fish out here. I'm hung up on a rock again. It's when I'm catching them, I'm bouncing right off this timber and rock and stuff, so I can't just avoid it or anything. I wonder how much I'm on the floor laying around getting my baits back. Look at that. No wonder it's that caught on there. Ugh. Here's a fish. There he is. I knew they were sitting on that ledge still. This is a better fish for sure. It's on that rattle trap again. A little bit different color. And it's right here behind the hub. Pretty decent fish. It's probably keeper, but not a monster or anything. I hope we can get some bigger ones, but yeah, I'm happy to catch it though. He had a rip in his lip, looked like. So yeah, that rock ledge right there, I just threw up against it, and that's where they typically sit. So shout out to Joel for giving me that spot. Hopefully I can catch a big one. I've got 3 decent ones, but not a big one yet. That's the other thing with this body of water, is that right out here and stuff, you're probably wondering why I'm not casting out there. That's like a 3-foot sandbar, and it's all weedy like year round out there. There's absolutely nothing going on out there. Most of your fish sit right in here. Sometimes they'll move over on that log, and there's a little divot over there. So that whole side is meh. And yeah, most of your fish are just right up on this concrete wall right here. Just in case you're wondering why am I making the same cast over and over again, it's because I'm fishing the best water available. I'm gonna go fish that side again, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
But
Oh, I see it.
that's a little bit better of a fish right there. Yeah, my GoPro just died, so all I got is that. But it's the same thing I've been doing, just throwing it up on that bank right there. There's fish there. They're just being finicky right now. I think I might have to get some pliers for this guy. But if you want to follow me over there. Those are really in there. But yeah, that's a better fish right there. That's a really healthy guy. Yeah, I'm happy to catch him. Especially when I lost that big one earlier, I was really hurting from that. But finished up here for the day. Dead to GoPro, and the fish are done biting. So it's always fun to come back to Huntington. And since we graduated last year, I haven't been back very much. But now there's good fish out here. I lost a good one today, but hopefully next year at this time I can come back and hopefully get a bigger one next time. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out my video. And yeah, I just thought this was a cool concept just because, you know, we're right off the campus here. So yeah, all right, peace.